Well, here we are. It's Final Four. This is it. 6 months, and we're in the semifinals. The first game will be Texas and LSU. And when you take a look at the bracket, you can see that first of all, Texas had to play 2 games, and they scored 35 points in both. LSU only played 1, and they barely beat Texas A&M. LSU's first ranking. They would like to get a rematch against Alabama. Texas would any one of these 4 teams can win it all. We don't know. Michigan, they had a bye. And then they beat Ohio State for a 3rd time. They beat Ohio State 3 times in 1 year. And Alabama barely got past Arkansas. So you just don't know. You don't know who's going to show up and what's going to happen. Atlanta, Georgia, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We're almost there. 6 months of doing this. And we're almost there. The Final Four. Let's go, Texas and LSU. This will be the very first game. Very quickly. For LSU, did they play Texas? No, they did not. They played Texas A&M and beat them. Now they're trying to beat the state of Texas. Let's go now, Texas A&M and LSU for the semifinals. This should be both games. We're going to have both games. And this is the Cotton Bowl. And we're about ready to go. The Cotton Bowl, we're ready. And here's LSU. Nussmeier's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. What a comeback last time. They are underdogs in this game. People look at LSU as, yes, they're number 1, but they did get crushed by Alabama, and Texas is the team that is looking the best. Actually, they're looking absolutely like they are number 1 of any team. Alabama's looking a little shaky, and Michigan, well, people just don't believe them because they almost lost to Toledo. So let's see what Texas does. And we're ready to go. Let's see how Texas, let's see if they can do it. Let's see. So we're ready to go, and we're going to be underway. The national semifinal, the Cotton Bowl, here in Cowboys Stadium. And it'll be up to the 17-yard line and a first down. So first down from the 17. Back to throw, Nussmeier fires, got it, and a first down here up to the 40, and they're going to go to the 45 and a first down. But whenever there's long first downs, LSU likes to get one more playoff in a hurry and try and catch them napping, or a good defensive mismatch and a good run there by Josh Williams. So LSU, they are a quick strike team. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Back to throw over the middle. They go. The yards after the catch is a big thing. And Kyron Lacey, his 2nd catch. You're going to see a lot of short throws that are meant to try and break long distances. And that's going to be incomplete 2nd down. LSU driving down early here in the Final Four. From the 34. Oh, he goes down. No, he's up. He throws and it's complete. No, he dropped it. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Nussmeier. The end zone. Intercepted. Intercepted. And that's big. He tried to force it, and the interception. And Texas Texas will take over. They tried to do something uncharacteristic. I mean, they've gone deep, they have, but a lot of their plays this year have been short, and then they broke it for a deep game. That's why they don't look like too impressive, but they are very impressive. Ewers, Nate to Baxter, and a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. The defense for LSU, very good tackling. Offense for Texas, 35 a game. Ewers, tapped, no, 3rd down. So 35 points a game for Texas. 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Ewers. Dropped it, and it's 4th down, and now they got to kick it back. So LSU has a very good defense. Sometimes it makes you overlooked, and people think you're lucky, but you're not. It's defensively into the 50-yard line. Especially in the pros, defenses get noticed. In college, sometimes they just hold you and they get underwhelmed and they hurt you in the rankings. So 1st down. Nussmeier 55 yards so far. It'll be 1st down and 10. And the flag. And that's going to be an offsides. 1st down and 5. The throw to the near side, to the 1st down, 27-yard line, and LSU with another drive. The first one was interception. The run, he's got room down to the 17, and a 1st down, Josh Williams. And 1st down and 10. Back to throw, underneath. There's the flag. And that'll be 79 with the hold. So they'll push him back. First and 20. Back to throw. Over the middle and a catch. A big catch now. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. They're going down the field very well against this Texas defense. Through the middle and a touchdown, the first one of the game. And Thomas will have it. Nussmeier, except for that one mistake, is looking good. It's 6-0 LSU. And right now, Texas is worried. Xavier Thomas, the wide receiver, and Nussmeier right through the middle. Now the extra point. Sunday will be the championship game, and it'll be a fun one. 7-0, LSU leads Texas. Indeed. So be to the 5-yard line. 15, 25, 23-yard line. 1st down and 10, Texas. The throw wide open and a 1st down, and he gets it to the 46. So this is where the defense of LSU has to stop them. They held Texas A&M to 24. Ewers through the middle and a 1st down. Down to the 37. And a 1st down. Now Texas will do the same thing and try a quick run. You got Baxter in the backfield. It might be a run. And it is. No, a fake. The throw wide open. Isaiah Bond, the best wide receiver they have. And a 1st down. And now they're going to hurry it up again. And they're trying to get mismatches. And a 1st down. They're just letting the clock run. And I don't know. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're going to take a delay. First and 15. There's Baxter. And Baxter to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down. So second down and 6, 7-0 LSU. Texas averaging 35 a game. Halfway through the first. The run, they got it close. The 5, it'll be third down. A big third down and 2. This is big because they got to score. They got to keep pace. Third and 2. The fake, the throw intercepted. Intercepted. Oh, what a mistake by Ewers. And Ewers with the mistake. And same thing as Nussmeier. Nussmeier did the same thing, but they've been moving down the field. Greg Penn the third. They go right down the field, oh my. And it'll be a first down. They got to understand that. They're playing a much tougher defense in Texas A&M. Oh, that hit him right in the face. It'll be second and 10. Second down and 10 for LSU. Back to throw. Over the middle, and down he goes. It'll be third down and 7. Third and 7 for LSU now. Back to throw. Looking way down deep. No. It comes out, and now it's fourth down, and they got a kick. So here's the punt. High and deep. 30-yard line. The 37, 42-yard line. Sorry. Texas now gets it back. They stopped LSU. Ewers will throw to the near side, out of bounds. Second down. Kind of a first quarter where the offenses are not working. Second and 10. They'll throw it quickly over to Isaiah Bond. It looks like, yeah, third down and 9. Only a gain of 1. Third and 9. Back to throw. Ewers. Oh, look at the time he has. He's going deep, and they get it. That's C.J. Baxter, and Baxter a first down. They're going to have to put pressure on, and a first down now for Texas. Their second time in the red zone. The handoff, and down he goes, second down and 9. Second and 9. 7-0 LSU, 1 of 2 with the interception. Texas 0 of 1 with the interception. Now he goes third down. Now the question is, with momentum, are you a little bit less inclined to go for the end zone? Ewers almost intercepted. Almost. The 39-yarder. And it is good. It's 7-3 Texas 75. Good to see ya. This is 6 months. And LSU, I was wondering who you would root for. LSU beat Texas A&M 30-24. That was a heartbreaking game. And in the other game, you know, you had Alabama. Wow, that was crazy. It's been close game. 7-3 now. In the end zone. 1 yard deep. Into the 15. First down. And the handoff. It's going to be close. And it'll be second down and 4. So LSU is a very running team. They're a lot like the New England Patriots of the NFL. A lot of defense, and they can make big plays in a first down. So that'll be first down and 10. They got an aura about them. So it'll be first down. There's Nussmeier on the run. Nussmeier to the 43, up to the 50-yard line. And a first down. So LSU driving again. They're driving down slowly, but surely it'll be first down. The throw, it is caught inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, and a first down. Under a minute. And the flag. Nussmeier into the 30-yard line, 2nd and 2. Second down and 2. Back to throw and a first down to the 20 to the 19. And that'll be it. At the end of the first quarter, the score LSU 7 and Texas 3. They throw and they get it, touchdown. Oh, what a catch, and LSU is up 13-3. You know, the feeling you get on paper, it just is not coming out today. C.J. Daniels, and he just kind of found a bubble there. And it is 13-3. Now the extra point, and it is up, over, and good. So LSU 14-3. And there we go, high and deep. They go to the 1-yard line, to the 16. So it'll be first down for Texas. We got both final 4 games today. Baxter, and he gets a yard. It'll be second down and 10. Now all of a sudden Texas has to use Isaiah Bond. He's got to get open. They got to get him open. Back to throw. The throw, and it is caught for a first down. And they're going to hurry it up. It's 14-3. They tend to hurry up when they're down. And sometimes that really hurts him. Isaiah Bond is number 7. He's at the top of your screen. Baxter is in, number 4. They're going to give to Baxter. Up the middle and a gain of 7. So CJ will go. It'll be second down. Second and 3. Back to throw. They throw and they got Isaiah Bond and a first down to the 42-yard line. Texas is in a hurry-up, which is all right now, but they will burn you. They will burn you out. These hurry-ups, you notice, the good hurry-up offenses are not represented in the playoffs well. And Baxter, it'll be second and 4. It's because you only got so much energy. Second down and 4. Oh, it looked like they moved early. Ewers, and they knew what was coming. It'll be third down and 6. Third and 6. They might go for it twice, seeing where they are. It would be 55. And yeah, the kicking is down, but they're going to get a first down here to the 28. And a first down, and now they're going to hurry up. So it'll be first down and 10. Oh, it looked like he was moving forward. They go to the right side, left side, and only a gain of 1. It'll be second down. Second and 9. Second and 9. Back to throw. They throw. And third down. Third and 6 down. Back to throw to the left side. And it'll be 4th and 2. Now they're going to try a 36-yarder to bring it within a score. And it is good. The thing about college football is that it is, even though it's NFL rules and it's shortened, it is a long game because of the nature of the incomplete passes and the less amount of plays in a drive. You know, a lot of longer plays, a lot of whatever. So by winning the portion when you don't play well, if you get momentum, that's big, and that's what Texas is trying to do. Right now, LSU is doing really well. It's 2 touchdowns to 2 field goals. So it'll be first down. Yeah, the overtime rules are weird, and they're going to go to the 30 to the 34. What they should do for overtime is play 1 10-minute period. That's it. Just play the full period. First down and 10. The throw, and it is complete. It'll be second down, 1st and 10. Again, LSU driving very well. First down. They're slowing it down. They know it all adds up. The throw, and it is complete. Canadian football used to do 2 5-minute halves. 5 minutes, switch ends, 5 minutes. 1st and 10. And they go to the near side. And it'll be second down. I know, it is okay to have a tie after the 10 more minutes. It's cool. And in the playoffs, you just do 10-minute segments. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. It's like basketball going to opening. It's like basketball going to sudden death. You can't do it, and there it is. To the 23 and a first down. First down and 10. Oh, could have been a flag, and that'll be a first down. That's great. Great minds think alike. Well, we're consistent. I don't know about my mind being great. 2nd and inches. And the running game is doing very well today for LSU. It's doing very, very well. First down at the 9-yard line. The handoff, and they'll go to the 6. This is a huge, huge position of the game. Because they make it 21-6, it's going to be difficult. Back to throw, Nussmeier. Is he in? But let's see, it's a hold. And that's that guy's 2nd hold of the day. Miles Frazier, his 2nd penalty's the right guard. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Firing to the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal. So they got what they needed there. Now they can run if they need to. 3rd down and goal. Nussmeier. Back to throw. Firing through the middle to the 1-yard line. And now they're going for it. I don't know. It's dangerous. You might want to buffer. It's 4th and goal. Let's see. Will they get it? The handoff. They're stopped short. They're stopped short. And now Texas will have it. Oh, my. What a big moment in the game. First down. Baxter. They'll bump off and go to the 5. It'll be 2nd and 7. Yeah, I mean, that is a little bit crazy. Ewers will fire it out of bounds, 3rd down. Right now, maybe LSU thought we'll gamble here because we got momentum, but momentum is fickle. Ewers, first down, and that's what we mean. It is fickle. 3:44 to go here in the Final Four game. First down and 10. The handoff, no. Ewers. First down and, whoa, no, dropped it. Golden dropped it. It'll be second down and 10. Second and 10. The handoff. And it'll be up to the 26, third down and 5. Next year, we're just going to have big names in conferences. That's it. Oh, it's going to go to the 40, 45, 50, and a first down. So Texas is driving. I told you, momentum is fickle. Next year, we're going to just put the majors in a conference in 10-minute sprint football quarters. And everybody else will be independent. So 8 teams in a conference, and that's everything else is independent. 2 minutes. I think the representation of teams will be better. Second and 6. What a move, Isaiah Bond. We told you, touchdown. We told you he would have to really, we would really have to, you know, you'd have to go to Isaiah Bond. Right now, the LSU defense, and they're going there. And they're going there because they're throwing to other receivers, double covered, and completing half of them. And Isaiah Bond right now, and they're going to kick the extra point. They're playing the long game. And it is good. Told you, it's fickle. It's very fickle. Momentum in great games. Very fickle. And high and deep to the 1-yard line. And to the 15, it'll be a first down. 14-13. Back to throw. Oh, they're out of bounds there. Second and 7. They get 3, but you're looking to get a field goal. I'm telling you, that field goal, that decision was huge. Nussmeier. Nobody's been sacked today. That's the one thing. There have been no sacks. 3rd and 7. It's really out of the skill set of LSU. The throw, and it's caught, and a first down. And Daniels, who had the touchdown, goes out of bounds and a first down. I don't know. Go for it or not. Nussmeier. They throw it. It's dropped. It's dropped. The other guy with the touchdown. So second down and 10. Nussmeier has 2 scores. Back to throw over the middle and drop. 3rd down. Daniels. What is he throwing? An ice cube out there. 3rd and 10. 1:30. And up to the 31 and a timeout. Fourth down and 7. High and deep. The 24. So to the 25-yard line. Back to throw and caught in a first down. Isaiah Bond again. And now the clock will start. This is big. Texas could take the lead. Back to throw. Looking. Firing. No. Second down and 10. They got to be careful. Ewers can throw picks. It'll be second down and 10. Back to throw. Ewers. He's going for the home run, and he's got him. Touchdown. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. It was in Isaiah Bond's hands. It was in his hands, and he had it. Oh, that's the biggest moment of the game. But there's another one. It's going to say, no, that wasn't. It's a touchdown there. And they moved receivers, and it ran the same play that Isaiah Bond scored on. And Wingo scores on the same play Isaiah Bond scores on. Ryan Wingo. And you see Ryan Wingo all the way, and good night. Stamps was good, so it was the same play Ryan Wingo scored on. And the kick high and deep. We're going to go under a minute. In 52 seconds, it'll be first down and 10. Now LSU is down. We told you momentum is crazy. Nussmeier, he gets away, and then he goes down. That's a coverage sack, but it's not a regular sack. And the reason we say that is because, he's not going to throw it into coverage as deep. But now he's back and behind to throw to the near side, and for some reason he's out of bounds. Not what they wanted. Third down and 12. They're not playing the 2-minute drill. The handoff up the middle, and down he goes, timeout. So Texas with the timeout. And now here's the punt. A very choppy game. High and deep. And the fair catch. Now the question is, and Texas, they got a timeout. They look like they're going to push for it. Back to throw over the middle, and that got to be a timeout there. And they do. 20-14. 20-14 Texas over LSU. Back to throw. Firing, they get it, and it's going to be to the 42 and a flag. It's going to be interference against LSU. They will decline that, but the thing that gives them is a timeout when there was no timeout. So now, instead of 59 yards, they got a chance. Ewers. No. I don't know if you chance it, they might. Second down and 10. Back to throw. Ewers. And no, they're going to kick the field goal. They got to. This will be 59 yards. They're not even rushing. Look at that. They're not even rushing. And good! When you don't rush, any kicker can hit 55 to 60. He had all the time in the world. They didn't even rush, and he barely made it. And they're like, what are you doing? I don't know about running a fake or whatever. They didn't rush, and they allowed him. That's why Tom Dempsey hit that 63-yard field goal because under sea level. Oh, there's a run and up and 1 second. And he got that under sea level because, and there Nussmeier will take a knee. Well, the reason that happened, 19-30, 21-29, that's the passing. But the reason that happened is because the Lions didn't rush and LSU didn't rush. They were playing a 4-3. I think they were setting up if it were short. A return. And there's the score. Nussmeier. And high and deep. So Texas here in the second half, I really think it is ever since that stop. It has been 17-0. Deep throw, and they got it. Look at this to start the second half. And if you love Texas, you're loving this. If you don't like Texas, you are throwing something at your TV. It's 29-14. Ever since that 4th down and 1 that they stopped, and Silas Bolden, what a catch. And oh my, and it'll be Wow, Silas bolted, and now the 2. It's 15 now. They're going. This is risky. Ewers. Yes, and he's in, and it's 31-14. And we say yes, not cheering for a team, but just to tell you good or no good. 31-14 and in the end zone. Yeah, how did I know? Because great minds think alike. Now LSU, here's the thing, we've been playing weird football right now. So here's the run, and this is what they do best. If LSU can get a running game going, even if they take 8 minutes a drive, they have the time. 2nd and 3. The run, and a first down. So it is a long drive. It's a process. Back to throw. Firing. Got it, and he got it. That long process. Who am I kidding? They got 1 of 3 right here. Daniels will score. Who am I kidding? I say long process, and that happens. Talk about jinxing it. C.J. Daniels, the senior, the wide receiver. 6 months of struggle, and both these teams 7 months now. And it's 31-30. They're going to go for 1. So to get back to your point, Texas A&M, I'm already drawing up the leagues. Texas A&M will be in the Big 12 with Texas. And there they go to the 19. Texas A&M, Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, LSU. Oh my goodness, and they're going to make it 31-28. What a mistake. What a big mistake. What a huge mistake. Oh my goodness. Brown just picked it up and they went in, and Ewers is shell-shocked. And look at LSU. They're loving it. They can feel their momentum now. Oh my, look at Ewers. Good night. Oh, and it was open too. It was 2-on-1, and Texas had it, but the golden nugget was worth more than the risk. He literally tried to jump the Grand Canyon over $1 million golden nugget. And 31-28, and the Grand Canyon won. So it's 31-28 in a deep kick to the 1-yard line. I'm also next year going to have a Stratomatic 2009 replay. Oh, Jack Squirack, where are you? There's Ewers, and that's the first sack of that. Well, not the first sack LSU has. The first sack of LSU. Remember, at the end of the first half, Nussmeier went down because there was nobody open. He wasn't going to throw into coverage, but Weeks. Look at Weeks. Good night. And Weeks goes through. It's going to be 2nd out. You want to talk about momentum now. We're only a minute in. We're only a minute and a half in. The fake. They throw down to the near side. And they're going to get half of it back. It'll be 3rd down. Quinn Ewers, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. We're 2 minutes in to the second half. Ewers. No, and it's going to be LSU. What, you're down by 23-14? And you're going to be winning 3 minutes in? And it'll be to the 35, 45, 49. And Nussmeier down to the 48. And it'll be 2nd and 6. And a flag, and that is on Texas. LSU, you want to, when you've been doing 6 months of something, 7 months now. This is a project that you just don't do in 2 weeks, and people say, oh, all right, I lost. I'll just wait for another 2 weeks. This is one where you've been so much going on, and that's going to be a completion but a hold. And that'll be on 60. Oh, and ineligible. Wow. And you're seeing it all come out, Tex Ags. You want to talk about that. That's true. 2nd and 6. They're a running team. And they're throwing. It's like the Patriots in Super Bowl 20 against the Bears. 3rd down and inches. They didn't run. And that's on Texas. And that'll be a 1st down. But they get the 1st down. So even if LSU jumps off sides, then it's 1st and 15. So it'll be 1st and 10. They get the 1st down. The handoff. And they're going to go. And they run very well. 2nd down and 5. This is a solid Texas defense. Yes, next year it'll be Texas, LSU, Texas A&M, and a few others. And a 1st down. Alabama will be in the Sun Belt along with Florida, Mississippi, Mississippi State. And there's Nussmeier, and he'll run. He's wide open. He's got to slide, but everybody holds their breath. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Oh, everybody held their breath. Oh, the ACC will be good. And if you don't make the 8, oh, right up the middle, and LSU leads. How about that? How about that? 31-14, and now it's going to be 35-31. Texas had 17, and now it's 21 by LSU, aided by a pick 6, and now the extra point. Oh my, oh wow, what a wild game. What a wild game. And it was only 7-0 after the 1st quarter. From the 1-yard line. And to the 25. So then all the lesser teams will have to fight it out. So the Pac-10 will have Boise State. There's Baxter. And Baxter to the 47. To the 42, sorry. I keep messing up the lines. And a 1st down. Texas is now down. 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Down. He gets away and he throws and he hits somebody right in the back. He hits number 78, and that's an ineligible. And he was downfield. Again, when you get sacked for the first time, a lot of times linemen have code to run block. And then when you decide to pass, it's illegal. It'll be 2nd down and 12. We got a lot next year. I just spent $160 on Action PC Decades. And I'm going to do the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. There it is to the near side and a 1st down. And down to the 42. I'm going to do those 4 decades, and I'm going to do 3 at once seasons. The best, the half-assed, and the worst. And every franchise, after simulating all those seasons, they're going to be represented by their best, their mediocre, and their worst in 3 different ones. So it'll be 1st down. And there's Baxter, 1st and 20, and there's another hold. Texas is really hurting themselves. Let's see if it's a block in the back. It is. So it won't be as bad as you think. It'll be a 1st and 12. So actually, the previous spot is 8 yards. But what you're doing is fatiguing people. You're making them run plays without rest. And there's Bond. And they say, we're just going to give it to you. We know you're number 1. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Michigan's big test is against Alabama. Ewers to throw. And they get it on a 1st down. Down to the 25. Texas has to get in with touchdowns. on drives. They've been touchdowns on deep throws, and it is the tight end, number 85, a gain of 5. On long drives, they'll stop here and kick the field goal. There's Baxter. It'll be 3rd and 3. I wish they had Muay Thai or Khmer boxing. I'd be doing those. And a flag there. That'll be on Campbell. I don't like MMA. Why? Because they roll around way too much. Back to throw. Ewers. And it'll be 4th and 8. If you ever watch, here's the field goal to pull within 1. This will be 40 yards. We've seen misses. We have. And you've seen them too. And we don't see one there. It's good. They're playing the long game. And what they did was ensure that they were going to be within 1 score if LSU scores. So they know people are scoring. And they know LSU might even get a field goal. But if LSU gets a field goal, if they do, it'll be 38-34. So if Texas scores, then if LSU scores after the field goal, if Texas scores after the field goal, it'll only be they can only get tied up. So that's a long game thing. Yeah, Auburn is good. It'll be 1st down. The handoff, and we got some good kickers here. It'll be 2nd down and 5. They're using time. They're a good running football team. And that's what makes, oh, look at this, a flag. It'll be a hold. And they're going to go on number 79. I don't know about giving them another down when it'll be 3rd and 5, but you got to. Because they're a run, and you don't want to gain a 6. 2nd and 15. They're going to force him to throw. Nussmeier will throw. Almost intercepted. Almost. 3rd down and 15. Back to throw. The quick throw and incomplete. They're trying to hit him down, and Texas will get it back now under 4 minutes. And the punt, high and deep, to the 35, to the 41, 35-34. Well, we're looking for a team to break out here. 1st and 10, Baxter, and that's going to be see if they weren't good tacklers, he would still be running. 2nd down and 4. 35-34. They throw to the outside. That's going to be a 1st down, down to the 42. To the 41 and a 1st down. So 2 minutes. Back to throw. They go to the near side. And 2nd down and inches. Second and inches. Ewers. No good, 3rd down. 3rd and inches. The handoff and fumble, and it is LSU's. LSU got it. Texas was trying to get the lead. It was 3rd down and short. Oh my goodness, Greg Penn III, Baxter fumbled. Oh my goodness, look at Baxter, he fumbled. Let's see what LSU does now. Nussmeier, got it, and they go over. He's the guy that dropped it last time. And a 1st down. That's why you can't say a drop or a score or anything. There's so much going on. 1st down and 10. Nussmeier, the handoff, and couldn't get to the hole. And slip, it'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. And they're gonna throw and downing a 3rd down. Hold up. Had to bring the cat in. He shoot one it in. So Trey Moore with the sack. I missed that. Look at him bowl over his. When you're an edge guy and you bowl over your blocker, you got rain, especially on a rollout. You mess things up. 54 yards. I don't know. 54. Good. Oh, you got superior kickers. You do. This is not set to 50. This is set to 10 for accuracy. And Ramos kicks it good. I mean, that's the field goal we told you about, 38-34. So if Texas scores, they won't be beat by a field goal from LSU. And high from the 5 to the 20 to the 25. 38-34. Tonight, a lot of basketball. A ton of it. Look at that yardage. There's only 2 third down conversions for LSU. First down from the 24. We're in the fourth quarter. 7 months of effort. Hopes and dreams. They made it this far. The run up the middle. Baxter, and he runs over people. It'll be 2nd down and 4. The hopes and dreams of these teams going through the year. The big games. Everything comes down to this quarter. Ewers back to throw. Firing. And it is caught. First down. Oh my goodness, what a catch. And a first down for Texas. Fourth quarter now. The throw to the near side. And Bond to the 39. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Isaiah Bond is the player. I mean, it's big. It'll be 2nd and 4. They're going to go to the 33, and there's going to be a flag. A block in the back. This will be 2nd and 3rd. What are you holding? Sorry. Back to hold. There it goes. And it's going to be Baxter again. They allowed Baxter to have enough. But he's not in the game now. It's 3rd down and 4. The question is line versus running back. They're going to go with the line, the throw. And he gets it in a first down to the 29. They're down by 4. 12 minutes to go in the game. This is for a spot in immortality. Back to throw. Texas throws down the middle. Intercepted! And they're going to return it. Down to up to the 17. Oh my, Ewers, he tried so much. Oh my. And an interception, a huge interception. Jordan Allen, the free safety. And it's intercepted. Oh, he had to be careful. The momentum's exception is all right, but once he took it back out, good night. And it's to the 20-yard line. Second down and 7. Nussmeier. He's going for it all. No, 3rd down. They got to be careful. This is a bigger 3rd down than you'd expect. It's 3rd down and 7, 11 to go. Nussmeier, the throw, will fire it, and they get a first down. And now they got some room. They have some room. They didn't want to go 3 and out. They could go 3 and out here, but even if they go 3 and out, back, Nussmeier, plenty of time. They get it in a first down. Incredible, they're starting to drive. This is that field goal I'm telling you about. I went and I kind of rambled incoherently about what a field goal there earlier, And that's what we're saying at 2nd and 4. That's why Texas went for the 1 and not for the 2. Because if LSU kicks a field goal and they would have missed the 2, then they would need a 2-point conversion instead of just a 1. So it's offsides. It'll be a first down for LSU. The long game planning, but right now you're into the short game. You got 9 minutes to go in your year. One of these teams, LSU, this is just the first of our doubleheader. Nussmeier, and that'll be to the 33, and it'll be 2nd and 1. Alabama and Michigan will be next. 2nd down and 1. Back to throw. Underneath and no. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Nussmeier on a 3rd down and 1. The run, and it's stuffed. It's stuffed. They can't get the short yards. They can't get the short yards. It'll be 4th down and 2. This will be 51 yards. It's good. It did it hit the post? I heard a thud. I heard a thud. And did it hit a post? Let's see. Let's see. Oh! And it barely made it. 41-34. And Texas behind by a touchdown and extra point. We told you about in the 3rd quarter they were setting this up that they didn't need a 2, but it'll be first down. Now you're playing the short game. You might see 4-down football. Ewers through the middle. Early and Bond! There he is again! There he is! And if you're an LSU fan, you are screaming, why isn't anybody covering him? If you're an LSU fan, you are just in anger. And if you're a Texas fan, you're saying he's a hero. Bond, Isaiah Bond, shaken, not stirred. And he got behind. They know how to design offensive plays so he could be the weapon he is. And he knows it. To tie. And it is good. 41-41. I've never seen a missed extra point. So it'll be to the 1-yard line. Let's see what LSU does. It's dangerous now because with the timing rules, in the old days, the clock always stopped 2 out of 3 plays. Now you can run it down to nothing. And LSU's a running football team. Josh Williams over 100 yards. Remember, LSU's a running football team. They can run the clock down, even the midfield. They give it to Williams again, and that should, 3rd and inches. It's a hard time getting the inches to go. Remember, they didn't make it on the goal line, and they didn't make it the last drive either. 3rd down, and they had it easy there. Easy, and he gets the first down. First down. And remember, in the old days, even if you're a running team, you only got 5 minutes off the clock on a 16-minute drive, 16-play drive. Almost a disaster. Almost a Super Bowl V type disaster. 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. They throw, and that'll be a first down. He gets hit beyond it. That's the thing I don't understand. You got to get up to the guy and pull him back. First down and 10. LSU, we're tied at 41 in an epic. Williams, and there's a flag, and that'll hurt. Let's see, we're holding or a block. It is a block in the back. We have a second game coming up after this. It'll be Alabama and Michigan. This is a classic. 5 to go in the game. Back to throw. They throw it down the middle, and they get what they wanted, and Williams gets hit. It'll be 2nd down and 5. to the 23. Thank you, Tex Ags. 2 minutes. And now, again, because of the nature of football, Texas has to use their timeouts. The handoff. There's a run on first down. And it'll be 2nd down and 2. They're going to let the clock run. 2nd down and 2. The handoff, Williams, and it'll be 3rd down and 1, timeout Texas. Now this is big. If they get a first down on 3rd down and 2, then they can just take knees and kick the field goal at the last second. 3rd and 2. The handoff, they get the first down. Now what are they going to do? Are they going to just take the knees? 1st down and goal. You always want the touchdown. 1st down and goal, but you can run it to the last play. Williams, they center the football. A timeout, Texas. You know LSU, they're not going to let them score because he said let them score, and then there's 1 minute. There's the handoff through the middle. There's a flag, and that was an intentional hold. You know that was an intentional hold. They didn't want to score. If you score a touchdown, you give Texas a minute to try and tie the game up. Texas doesn't have to touch the football right now. They don't. This could be a kick for a spot in a national title game. Up the middle, it'll be 3rd down and goal. They're going to look at it, go down. Under 40, and Texas can't do a thing. You can't do a thing about it if you're Texas. 3rd down and goal. They're going to center the football. They're going to maybe let them score, and it's 4th down and goal. And this is it. This is for the national championship appearance. This is it. It is up. It is over. It's good. LSU did it. They did it. I don't know if there's any time left. I don't know. 1 second. And they got it good. And LSU, look at the LSU, the lone fan. And there's a second to go. And it is high and deep. Oh, they got to return it all the way, and they won't. And the game is over. LSU in the national championship. They're in the national. Look at them loving it. And Texas is absolutely heartbroken. 7 months of work and 7 months of effort is now gone in the Final Four. It is over, Nussmeier, and there is so many moments you can point to. There are so many. We have another game. I don't know. It's like all of a sudden you see a great fist fight between 2 people, and then unbelievable, and then somebody else yells, fight, fight, fight. You just walk to that one. And what a game. Texas and LSU, what a game. What a football game. And what I'm going to do is have AI write this up. I'm going to have AI write this game up. And there it is, 44-41. And we're going to let this go a little bit here. And now the scoring summary. We do this, and then in a third, and then in a fourth, because what I want to do is I want to try Grok 3, and it'll be in sports simulations and replays. Sports simulation and replays. There's Williams, and receiving for LSU, Thomas. And Texas, Isaiah Bond, 9 for 206. He would have been MVP. The kicking was that field goal that barely made it turned out to be the winner. A 59-yarder. But for Texas, I want to just do the passing. Oh, 612 yards by Ewers. The rushing. And the receiving. And wow. I'll tell you what, unbelievable. And I'm going to show you the play of the game. The play of the game was actually a nonchalant one. Well, the field goal, the 3 picks did pick them in. Now, all of a sudden, Jeff Hunter, we're playing the second part of our doubleheader to see who LSU will play in the national championship game. LSU will play in the national championship game, and now they're going to play an unbelievable game. It's going to be Alabama and Michigan. So here's Alabama and Michigan. I don't know how good any of these teams are. I thought Texas was going to, when they led 31-14, I thought they were going to roll over LSU. And because I thought LSU was the weaker of the teams, I was wrong. And now Michigan plays Alabama now in the Orange Bowl, and that, quite frankly, will be the other semifinal. And I don't know how good Michigan is. Remember, they almost lost to Toledo 29-24, and they beat Ohio State 3 times. Any team that beats Ohio State 3 times is a good team. Alabama, really, they got challenged last week by Arkansas, and Oklahoma should have beat them, but they threw the game away. Literally, they threw the game away. And here's Michigan. So we don't know any one of these teams. The only team that can't win it all is Texas now, because they're done. 2 undefeated teams. Different strengths, the schedules, different stuff. I just don't know, and that's why we settle it on the field. And we don't do that stupid ranking system. Here we go. We're about ready to go. And we are going to be underway. Here's Michigan to kick off here in the Orange Bowl, which is the second semifinal. From the 2-yard line. And they're going to bring it up to the 21. Wow. What a difference. The average yards is not only offense, but it is special teams too. So they throw that in there. It is a little misleading. First down and 10. The handoff and a run and a good Michigan defense. If Alabama wants to win this game, they got to get by a good Michigan defense here. On the run, and there it is, a first down. So Alabama up to the 33. First down and 10. Alabama beat LSU 56-28 this year in LSU. So if Alabama wins, they're going to be a very heavy favorite in a national title game. But if Michigan wins, everything's out the window. First down and to the 31. And down he goes. It'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd down and 11. Alabama back to throw. Milroe, and it's incomplete. Now it's Michigan's first chance to stop Alabama. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw. Milroe, they're going to screen. We didn't see much screens last game, but this one will work and get a first down up to the 45. We didn't see much screens last game. And I'm wondering whether LSU will throw a different playbook at Alabama. And up to the 45, it'll be 2nd down and 10. Michigan and Alabama back to throw. Looking, they're going to throw through the middle to the 44 and a first down. This is the way, Texags, that Ohio State started. Ohio State started like a house on fire, but then they couldn't keep it going, and there's the stop, 2nd and 9. So Michigan, a dream season. Alabama, a dream season. Then when you get to this point, you are dreaming. Back to throw, and they got it. It might be big for the institution. They might be used to it, but as a player, you're not guaranteed this. You don't just say you're Alabama, so you're in the semis. There it is, and a first down to the 31. They used to with the national championship rankings and the schedule, but now when you have to earn it like they do now, oh my goodness. And that's going to be the run down to the 24. It'll be second down and 5. Second and 5. From the 26. Back to throw through the middle to the 20 to the 15. And a first down and 10. First drive of the game. For Alabama, it kind of puts pressure on them because you got to score a touchdown. The throw and second down. Second and 9. The handoff through the middle to the 11. It'll be third down and 6. Third down and 6. Back, Bill Rowe will throw on a run, and he almost got it intercepted. But now the field goal. And this is quintessential Michigan. Here's the kick. And good. And that is it. Oh, so Texag 75, I want to tell you that, you know, through my great uncle who worked at Pitt, I've talked a couple times on Facebook to Jackie Sherrill, and he's given me some very, very good coaching advice. I just coached over here last year, middle school basketball, and it was very, very good coaching advice, and he's still at it. I mean, the way he thinks, the way he knows players run, the way they run is very good, and I'll tell you. So here we go, Alex, and that's going to be a first down. See what Michigan does is the bend but don't break, and offensively they will just drive you into the ground like they do Ohio State. So here's Alex. Oh, the tight end, and he can't get it. Second down. Michigan, they do a lot of long drives, and they won't let you in the end zone. It's hard to get in. The run, he's still on his feet, and that's Edwards, and a first down. So that is one of the best running backs in the nation. I believe his name is Dylan Edwards. So first down, back to throw. They fire it, and that's going to be a hard hit, but it'll be Colston Loveland. Second catch. Michigan uses they have a lot of very good players, which is more dangerous than one or two great ones. As you saw with Texas, here's Alex will run. Alex will slide in a first down. He's good enough that he slides, and this is Michigan's first drive. It'll be first down inside the 40-yard line, 3-0 Alabama. Oh, it's going to be Alex again on the run, and he's going to put his shoulder down, and down to the 23 and a first down. Oh, this is big. 3.5 to go here in the first. 3-0 Alabama. The handoff. They're going to go to the right side, down to the 19, to the 18, second and 6. Sunday morning, which will be Saturday night. Eastern time, we're going to have the national. No, we can't have it Sunday morning. And it'll be third down and 6. It'll be Sunday night, which will be Sunday morning. Probably Sunday afternoon at about 11 o'clock. Third and 6. Back to throw. Alex will go, and he throws it out of bounds. And now in typical Michigan fashion, they want to tie it up. They have a grinded-out offense, and it is good. They have a great kicker, too. Because they're here, the teams have good kickers. The teams left. See, right now, Michigan, it's a 3-3 game, and Alabama has not played like they have in the last 2 games. In the first 12 games, Alabama blew everybody away, and that's why I say next year they played really only 2 or 3 good games, good teams. I want to make it next year, so they're playing a good schedule. And, and everybody else, 8 teams a conference, and then everybody else goes into the independent. And you got to fight your way to get in for that. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. So here it is. Mainly if you're in a Power 5, you're in. Milroe, 3rd down. The SEC, the Big 10, the ACC, and the Big 12. 3rd down and 6. Milroe, and they get a 1st down. That's the 2nd 3rd down that they got, and a 1st down. So 3rd downs for Alabama. You got to ask yourself if that'll continue or when they'll be going. 26. That'll be a August start to that. To the near side, and down he goes. It'll be 2nd and 2. Yeah, it'll be a lot quicker project too. It should be done by mid-November because of the 10-minute quarters. And intercepted! Intercepted, Michigan will get it back. And you see that, a big interception. And Michigan, a huge pick, as what a play by Michigan. They do that. The bend but don't break. Brandon Hillman. And that's what Michigan does. That's why if you're a Michigan fan, you're feeling confident. If you're not a Michigan fan, you feel like you're rooting against the Patriots because you seem like you beat them and then all of a sudden they come down. For next year, I'm going to do probably the game, same format as this year. For college, at the end of 1, it's 3-3. We'll be back. (104-67). Next year, I'll do kind of like this year, but I'll do more games. Because this year was the length of games that really got me. I'm going to have a different league going, so I'm going to try and do a college game right after school every day when I come back. After I come back, like I do the hockey. And then what I'm going to do is do my computer league and run this league. There is the stuff. It's 4th and inches. And now Michigan has to kick. That was a big stop. And Edwards couldn't get it, and there's the punt. And out of bounds, a terrible punt. You can't be this type of team and have a punt go out like that. It'll be 1st down, but I will. And back to throw. Down he goes, 1st down. So the bowl games, because it's November, I will probably do every game, the bowl game. And that'll be a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. I'll probably do all the bowl games. 2nd and 7. And over the throw to the near side. No, 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. So this is another big 3rd down Michigan needs to stop Alabama on. Milroe. Screen, and again they run the screen and they are down short. They're down short. It'll be 4th down. I want to highlight a lot more if I'm going to put the big regional matchups. I want to highlight things like Notre Dame, Indiana, which will be in the same conference. Penn State, Pitt, West Virginia, Pitt. Teams that are looking at maybe the middle part of the playoffs or just some fun regional rivalries like Texas, Oklahoma. Texas A&M, Texas. Baylor, put them in there. Colorado should be interesting next year. I want to put them in a tough conference. They throw, and it's going to be up to the 38. 3rd down and inches. So you're going to have some teams not making the cut. Usually like Kansas, they're going to be independent, and Edwards a 1st down up to the 50. He won running back of the year. He has that award, and here comes Michigan now in a 3-3 game. Texas Tech will be in a Big 12, yes. Back to throw. And they throw it, and that's going to be a completion and a first down to the 35. So like Texas teams, I want to make sure, but I got to map it out. So first down. I think Texas State was an anomaly this year. Michigan will throw, and it's complete again and a first down. Texas State, I think, was overranked. It depends where the preseason rankings for Houston is. The throw, and they're going to go over to the left side. It'll be second down and 2. I'm going to have to really make decisions. Second down and 12. Back the throw, and to the 10, and that's a flag. And it'll be a hold on number 56. So a tough hold there, Dominic G. Second down and 10. Alabama, Michigan is, yeah, I know. It'll be good, and it'll be frustrating, too, sometimes. The throw to the mid-side, it'll be third down. It's going to be a basis on regional rivalries and preseason rankings. And then what will happen is we will put everybody else in the independent. So there'll be 80 teams right at the feet. Now they're going to kick a field goal, 36 yards. 36 for Michigan. And it is good. A chip shot. And he makes it. If you're at this level, you should make those. And it is up over and good. Yeah, if you are... it depends. I think Arizona, yeah, because it didn't have Arizona or Arizona State. But I want to put Boise State. Arizona and Arizona State will be in the Mountain West. Out in Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, like that Mountain West. So there's going to be the run, and that's might be where good teams like Kansas State might end up. We just got to see where it is. I got to throw them all down and dice them all out, and then make it happen. And then I got to see what the limitations are in the game. It'll be second down and 13. I do want to keep conference championship games. I do want to keep them because you play independently. Back to throw. They throw Milroe, and it's caught in a first down. You don't get to play. All right. If they don't have a pack, we'll have 9 conferences. And we'll have the rest independent, but I got to see the limitations. If they give you unlimited independence, good. Make any. I know every conference has to have 8 teams. Milroe, I'm going to do the bare minimum for that. 10, 15, down up to the 18. It'll be another third down. 3rd and 7. Oh, they moved. Now it's going to be third down and 12, and you got to look for the field goal. You got to look for the field goal at 6-3. 3rd and 12. Back to throw, Milroe. Got it, and he's in for the touchdown. Nobody's going to get him, and that's one of the things Alabama can do. And they did it against LSU so successfully in their 56-28 win. And they often use this as a catalyst to win games by a lot. A long touchdown by Ryan Williams. And there it is. But we're going to spread it out, so next year I'm envisioning Alabama in the Sun Belt. But that's going to be, here we go, the extra point is up over, and it is good. Alabama, Mississippi, and the majors in Florida. High and deep. It'll be in the end zone on a 1-yard line. 20, and I want to make it 7 conference games and 5 non-conference, so that you can spread it around and get a more accurate picture. Edwards, and a good run. Auburn will probably, they might be in there. They might be in there. 2nd and 6. I got to throw it all on the table. Back to throw, Alex. Alex looking. Alex will run it. He's going to go and get a first down. I like the way Michigan is handling this. They're not going too crazy. They're not being too aggressive right now. Back to throw, Alex. Over the middle and a first down to the 49-yard line. And that'll be a first down then. Like Georgia might be in the ACC. Georgia Tech. And that's going to be second down now. Or they might be in the SEC. I might have Auburn, Georgia Tech in the SEC. But Auburn has to play Alabama and be in the same one. Edwards to run. It'll be 3rd down and 6. And this will be the warning after this play. 3rd down and 6. Michigan is driving again. This is a good game. Alex over the middle and caught and a first down. 2 minutes. And wow, to the 19-yard line. Oh, God, no. This game is done. Back to throw. Alex will throw in the end zone. Touchdown! He got it! Edwards! Touchdown, Edwards! And they take a lead, 12-10. Michigan is playing their tempo. Donovan Edwards, the best running back in the nation. And it's 12-10. Here's the extra point. 12-10, and now 13. 7 plays, 81 yards. Michigan leading 13-10. High and deep to the goal line, to the 20-yard line, to the 21. 13-10. From the 21-yard line, it'll be first down. Back to throw, Edwards. Through the middle, it'll be a flag. It'll be a hold on Alabama. They got to be careful. You don't want to give Michigan anything more. This is the way Michigan beat Ohio State. Can you believe? Could the 2 underdogs, think of it, could the 2 underdogs be in the national title game? But no, there they go again, and that's going to be stopped at the 44 and a first down. Oh, my goodness. And Alabama gets over midfield again. Jalen Milroe going big. And now 45 yards, bend but don't break. They get to Williams. What a play by Johnson, number 2, just to slow him down. It'll be first down from the 44-yard line. Back to throw, Milroe. And they throw it in the ground, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They throw it. There's the screen. And they caught him on the right play, but they ran out of room. It'll be first down and 10. 1:11 to go. Michigan wants to try and hold from the touchdown. Back to throw. Looking. Throwing over the middle, wide open, down to the 1-yard line. And to the 1. Oh, I'll show you 3:05 after this game exactly what I have slider-wise, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Back to throw. Looking. He's going to be sacked. Oh, my goodness. He couldn't throw it away. 2nd and goal from the 9. The quick throw, and it's caught down short. Timeout, Alabama. They have 1 timeout left. 3rd down and goal. Are they going to be tied, or will it be Alabama leading? They throw to the intercepted! Intercepted! It's intercepted by Johnson, the man who saved the touchdown by slowing down the receiver. He finishes the job right there and intercepts it. Will Johnson, A+ on that drive. Oh my goodness, and they're loving it. This is a Michigan football game. Right now, you gotta, if you're 13-10, it'll be after this game. It'll be after this game. Let me, not much rushing for Alabama, a little bit for Michigan, 13-10 here. Every team is playing their tempo. Alabama is getting big plays. Michigan is allowing Alabama to get down and then getting turnovers. Alabama, like there, Williams, just by slowing him down, stopped because he intercepted to finish the drive. We go to the second half. Here they go from the goal line. And it'll be Michigan now. This is to play LSU for the national championship. That'll happen Sunday night Islamabad time. Here's Edwards, Donovan Edwards on a run and a first down. Donovan Edwards up to the 28. Sunday night Islamabad time. You're 10 hours back on the East Coast. So probably an 8 o'clock start because 8 o'clock start, which means it'll be 10 a.m. on the East Coast. Edwards again, and that'll be a first down up to the 42. First down and 10. For Michigan. Next year it's going to be sprint football. And that's going to be 10-minute quarters. 2nd and 4. That's going to be crazy. 10-minute quarters. You're going to have high scoring, low scoring. Back to handoff, and there's Edwards on a run, and there it goes. Down to the 28-yard line. And a first down. Donovan Edwards. And we're going to broadcast a lot of games next year. And Texags, you are listening, but I'm thinking about it right now. I can't do every game because the broadcast every game. There's Alex again over the middle and a first down completion. Look at the play clock. They're using everything on the play clock. This is who they are. They're trying to limit the possessions in the game. Back to throw. Looking, Alex will throw, and it is caught and dropped. Knocked away, it'll be 3rd down and 2. Remember, Alabama wins their games by stopping 3rd and shorts like this. Things that seem, a fullback run, and they only get a yard. Will they go for it on 4th down? No, they're going to kick the field goal. 35 yards. And it is up, it is over, and it is good. And Michigan. So we will have a lot of games next year that I will broadcast, I'm thinking, as I do the Action PC League. And when I do the Action PC League, I'm going to have college football natural sound sprint games. And then I'm going to do the game of the weeks like I do now. Yeah. No quick sim games. No quick sim. In any league I do, I will never, ever do a quick sim. So they go up to the 28. So I will never do a quick sim, ever. The only games I do quick sims are on. There's Milrow on the run. He's down by 6. There's Johnson missing, but he holds him up. A fumble. It's Michigan's. Michigan off the fumble. And now they're looking good as Barham comes out of it. And look at Alabama. They know they've been on a downward trend all year. And look at Milrow. Good night. Right here. And it's when you get vulnerable after the spin moves. Action PC and Pro Strategy Football. Donovan Edwards on a run and a first down. Action PC and whatever are And Pro Strategy, I do quick sims because the simulation is the same as the game. They calculate the result, then they display it using their graphics. So that's why the games are the same whether I show them or not. But for those two, and out of the park baseball, same thing. They're the same. They don't use a physics engine. Anything with the physics engine we do all the time. There's Edwards, and it's 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. I also got a couple projects coming up that are really, really good. 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Looking. Alex will run. He's got it. He can be in. He is. Got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Touchdown, Michigan. Alex has scored. And he's through the middle and he scored. It's 22-10. The turnover was huge. And one of the things is now you can see the mist, the Miami mist. It's late and you get that kind of a feeling on the camera. And here they're going for 2. They know limited amounts, but I don't know if I would go for 2 this early. Alex will run. They feel they got it, and they do. It's 24-10. They felt that they had him, and they got him. And Michigan is up by 14. I can't believe this. Could they win it all? That's the thing. In real life, they kind of messed around a little bit, but then they were strong at the end of the year, which is expected with teams. It'll be 1st down and 10. The handoff, nothing there. They only had 28 rushing yards at the half, and that means that they're not running the football. 2nd and 9. They needed to run. They ran in the first quarter well, and they're going to shove it down their throats. They're 3rd and 6. 4 rushes on 2 downs. 3rd and 6 down. Oh, I can't wait till next year's project. That's going to be really good. Back to throw. Milroe. That's a 1st down and more. Up to the 35. 3:05 Dade County. You are going to get afterwards the sliders. Just remind me. The handoff again, and the rushing is doing well. 2nd and 4. Now Alabama, if they get their rushing going, Michigan is going to be in trouble. 2nd down and 4. A couple fumbles. You knew that they were going to try and do that. And a 1st down. 1st down up to the 48. It'll be 1st down and 10. So here they go. The snap. The handoff. What a block. And there it is. They're getting big chunks. They saw something. And a 1st down. They have time. Because if they score here, it doesn't matter how long Michigan's drive is. Alabama can still run the football. And up the middle to the 30, a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 4:20 to go here in the 3rd. The national championship game is on the line versus LSU. An upset winner versus Texas. Milroe, and down he goes. It'll be 3rd down. 24-10. Milroe is hurt. He is banged up, but he gets back up. We do have injuries on in this game, but it's not very common. Mason Graham, the junior, the defensive tackle. And look at Mason. He gets off a double team. When you double team, you gotta shift to the pocket. When you double team and got a guy locked, you gotta shift to make the inside and outside open. Milroe, he's gonna fire. 1st down. A flag though. A flag, and that's a big flag. Booker was holding on the double team. And now that's a huge flag, as it'll be 3rd down and 22 instead of 1st and goal on the 5. You can't do that. Is a pivotal moment in the game. 3rd and 22. Back to throw. Milroe, the screen. Here it is, and they blast him one time, and it'll be 4th and 15. They're going to try a 55-yarder. They have great kickers, but we've seen a miss. It is up, it is over, and it is good. Good, it's good. All the teams, the 3 left, have excellent kickers. They do. But when they miss, oh my God. So it is good there in Alabama. Well, 24-13, you cut it down to 2 scores where you can involve a field goal. Now the question is if Michigan can get a long drive and a field goal, now you got problems if you're Alabama, but if you get a 3 and out, it'll be a 1st down and 10. Michigan up by 11 to Alabama. The handoff. And look at him go, Donovan Edwards. A lesser running back would have been down, but a 1st down now. Michigan looking good. 1st and 10. Back to throw, and he got killed. He got killed, the sack, and it'll be 2nd and 18. And the chances, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what athletes think and go through and how they handle pressure. I don't know. But what I can tell you is the flow of the game, and a shot like that can change, and it's very likely to. And the next play, there's the throw, is very big. A lot of times that's why you have a 6 or 7 yard gain to try and equalize the pressure. 3rd down and 12. Let's see what Michigan does now. Back to throw. They're going to throw on the screen. They look off. Not enough. And Alabama will get the ball back to begin the 4th. They're going to have to snap it. And there it is. High and deep. And oh my. Isn't it fun when projects get down this low? When we have the basketball one, it's going to be great. But it does take time. At the end of 3/4 of play, 7 months worth of work. Alabama, many people said they'd win it all and not be challenged. And the last 2 games are challenged, and now it's dangerous. Alabama's running the football a lot better. 28-20, 37 yards rushing in that quarter. Again, Michigan is holding the football for a long time. 2nd down and 3. We begin the 4th and final quarter. Milroe, and that's a catch and a 1st down. Up to the 34. Prentice with the catch. And now they're going to go down the field. You've got to be cool and calm if you're Alabama. 1st down. The handoff. And there's good blocking and a hold. That's why. And a hold by number 71, Porter. Boy, that hurts, doesn't it? It would have been 1st and goal on the 5. Proctor with the hold, sorry. But 1st and goal on the 5, but the hold, and that hurts. And the screen, they're getting out on that, 2nd and 15. But that fumble by Jalen Milroe really hurt. I slow sim every game for 7 months. Every single game, 305 Dade County, I slow simmed, and these are the teams that have come out of the slow sim. Every game, even Ball State versus Western Michigan. And I got to start up my college basketball again. It's in the Sweet 16, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. I was waiting to now to do the Sweet 16 because it's college basketball now. So it is 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it. Why are they in a passing formation? It might be Milroe on a quarterback draw. Let's see. Or it might be a handoff. Back to throw. They're going to fire it, and they get a 1st down to the 38. It was a chance for Michigan to stop that. Under 12 to go in the game. Alabama trying to score and get it 2 to make it a field goal game. Milroe wide open, and he might have stepped out, but they said no, and a 1st down. 1st down and 10. So 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Firing. Touchdown! What a throw and what a catch. That's Hale, his 1st catch of the day. And Alabama has made it 24-19. They get the biggie now. Jalen Hale, the sophomore. Sophomore in Greek means wise fool. And Hale scores. They're going to go. They're going to go for two now. Right now, with this style of game, this is the short game. They're going to go over in short. All right, I will. Oh, it's easy. I'll show you how you do it. 305 Dade County at the very end of this video. I'm going to show you how you do it. Indeed. Basically, you have to retire the coaches and then play again as the regular coach. So you make 32, but what you do is at the end of a game, every game you have to fire the coach and hire one of the coaches for the next game. Edwards goes down. It'll be 2nd down and 10. If it's a 3 and out, Alabama could take the lead. A quick thing. Back to throw is Alex. He's going to throw to the tight end. He spins away, and it's short. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1, under 10 minutes to go. You notice the 30-yard line is where the camera angles change. Edwards and a 1st down. 1st down and 10. They have 3 cameras on every broadcast. 30 to goal line, 30 to 30, and then 30 in. There's the throw to the near side and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 49. 1st down, 8.5 to go in the game. Back, they're going to hand it off. And Edwards again, it'll be 2nd and 9. We told you this is the short game. Anyway, not the long game. Remember Texas, there were a lot of possessions. 2nd down and 9. This game is a quick one. Alex again to throw. Alex will look, he fires in. Caught! First, no! Yes! They say yes. They both reviewed it. And it's a 1st down. They said no, but it's a yes. It'll be 1st down now. Alex will throw. Oh, 2 receivers, a miscommunication. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Alex again. Oh no, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. The fake, Alex. Over to the 9-yard line and a 1st down. It's going to be halfway. If they score a touchdown, that could be their ticket to the national championship game. The handoff to the near side to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal. The I formation. No, Edwards, that was working before. The biggest 3rd down, the biggest play, maybe in the history of Michigan right now. 3rd down and goal. They score, it could be over. Alex is sacked, and they don't score, and now they got to kick a field goal. Alabama's going to have a chance to tie. And this is how Alabama wins games. Deontay Lawson with the sack. Michigan beat Ohio State 3 times. And now, Alabama is trying to beat Michigan, both 14-0 teams. It is good. A chip shot. And Michigan now, it is a 27-19 game. And so 305 Dade County, I'll show you after this game. So the whole 7 months. 7 months of slow simming. 7 months of everything. 7 months of incredible stuff. And it is 27-19 and high and deep. To the 1-yard line. They're going to bring it out to the 19. Michigan 27, Alabama 19. They got 81 yards to go. 5 minutes to go. There's Milrow. And they only get a yard. 2nd down and 9. They might have 4 downs. It might be a 4-down thing. 2nd down and 9. The handoff, the run, and they get a 1st down up to the 34. What's it going to be? The winner of this game will be immortalized as a championship game participant. The handoff up the middle, no good. It'll be 2nd and 9. A couple big fumbles by Alabama in this game. 2nd down and 9, 27-19. From the 35-yard line, back to throw. Milroe's gonna throw, and he throws it away. This is gonna be 4-down football. 6 months, 7 months of doing this. 3rd down and 9. It's coming down to this drive for Alabama. 27-19, back to throw. They're gonna fire it down. They get a 1st down and more, down to the 40-yard line. And Jalen Milroe, 4-10, 2 touchdowns. This is under 3 minutes. They're hurrying it up. It'll be 1st down and 10. They're going to shift. The time is running. 2:49, 48. The handoff, and he gets by the 1st level. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down from the 33. This is the typical bend but don't break from Michigan. But they bend but they don't break. Milroe almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and 2. You got to watch the time. You had 3 timeouts for Alabama. But you don't have the time, so they're going to run and get a 1st down and more. Down to the 15. They'll have enough to run on every down. They'll have enough time to run on every down. But you don't want a quick run. It'll be 1st down and 10. Back to throw. No, it's going to be a run, and they stuff them short. 2nd down and 12. 3 timeouts. You do not want to use a timeout here in case you don't get in. That way you can get it back. And a hard hit. It looked like a ninja kick. It'll be 3rd down and 12. That was flying in the air. The feet and the legs. 3rd down and 12. 27-19. Back to throw. Milroe. He's throwing down the middle, and it's knocked away. It does not come down to this, but it would be very difficult for Alabama to win if they don't get this. 4th and 12 to throw. Looking, Milroe in the end zone. Intercepted! 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 It's the guy that saved the touchdown earlier. It's the guy that intercepted in the end zone earlier. And he's got his 2nd of the game. You gotta love it if you're a Michigan fan, but it is not over. You need a 1st down to end the game. If you get a 1st down, then they play LSU. If they don't get a 1st down, then we do this all over again. It'll be 1st and 10. You know where it's going. There's Edwards. There's Edwards. 3 timeouts. The handoff, and stuffed. You got to hold the ball. And a timeout again, 27-19. 1:03. The question is, how daring? If you get to that line, it's over. But you don't want to do anything where you give them a timeout. And down again, a timeout again. I think you're a little daring here. You might do a screen pass. You might do a screen pass. 3rd down and 8. But there's going to be stopgaps if you see coverage where you don't even try. No, they're going to hand it off. Chuck Noll-like. He's short. Oh, that was close. And they haven't been able to make the short yardage. So we're going to do this all over again. It's the China Syndrome movie from 1979. You stop it, you think it's okay. It's War Games from 83. And War Games where you think you win, and then the computer starts to get the codes by itself. So it's 1st down, 45 to go, no timeouts. Milroe, he's got a man, they got it. He's down to the 35, and here we go again. 40 seconds. If they're inbounds, it's going to be trouble. 7 months comes down to this. 7 months to the 32. Back to throw. Milroe. They throw again, and it's caught down to the 10. But they got to hurry it up. Now you're running. That's going to be trouble a little bit. It stops because of a 1st down even today. They're going to throw it down. Remember that hurt Arkansas. In the last game, all the spikes, they spiked 2 out of their last 4 plays. And it really hurt them. 2nd down and 10. Milroe to throw. Milroe will throw in the end zone. No good. 3rd down. He hits him against the boards. 3rd down and 10. 27-19. Oh, this is big. Back to throw. Looking to throw, Milroe will throw to the near side. It's now down to this. If they stop a Michigan LSU, if they score, we got to do the two-pointer. 4th and 10, this is it. Back to throw, Milroe. They throw, it's intercepted. Take a knee, it's Michigan's. Michigan LSU in the finals. And everybody in Michigan is going nuts. Nobody said they could do it. LSU's breathing a sigh of relief. They had to force it. And they did. It's 4th down. It's like Testaverde's interception in the 86 Fiesta Bowl, and the 87 Fiesta Bowl, because it was in January 1st. And now they're going to take a knee, and it's going to be LSU and Michigan. You got to understand, this is the two underdogs win. And when two underdogs win, usually the championship game is one for the ages. It's only when one favorite and one underdog wins that you're like, oh crap, 55-10. And there's the Orange Bowl. Oh my. Both teams did their signature. Michigan, bend but don't break. Alabama, big plays. Alabama ran out of time. And that first down spike was the most difficult thing. The first down, it hurt Arkansas because they only had 2 chances to get in. And instead of 4, they spiked, they were sacked, they spiked, and they threw it away. Or else it would have been Michigan, Arkansas. And now it is Michigan, LSU. Michigan and LSU. We take a look at the stats. My God, what an ending. There are the stats. And 6 penalties. Yeah, it is. And that's why I want to do 10-minute quarters. 10-minute quarters. Because when you fast sim, you get an algorithm. And the algorithm's no good. It's no good. We're going to do the scoring summary. And there it is. That's it. The two-pointer did not work for Alabama, and Michigan kicked a field goal. Yeah, it would have been 27-21. That would have been for the win. Then 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. For Alabama, Milroe. For Michigan, Alex, you say that last name. Well, he made sure he didn't do anything stupid. And Edwards held on to the ball. That's the thing. Alabama fumbled. Oh, did it hurt when they fumbled. Milroe's fumble will go down as, in a close game, what I'm going to do is 8 o'clock Sunday, if I can do it, or 8:30, 8 or 8:30 p.m. on Sunday. And that means 10 o'clock Eastern time on the Eastern time, 10 a.m., because I'm in Pakistan. And there it is, Michigan's Morris. Oh, my goodness. Nobody missed a field goal, but a lot of them were chip shots, a couple long ones. We've seen misses, and we might see misses, whatever. When you take a look at the highlights, mainly you want to take a look at quarter 4, and all this will be, it's 830 games this year, yeah. It's about 850 or 830 because of the bowl games as well and the playoffs. In the last 2 minutes, incredible. Will Johnson, unbelievable. So that was big. The hold was, that was huge. The 3rd down and 9, 3 minutes to go. There was a 3rd and goal where they kicked the field goal. I thought that would be it, but it isn't. So I'm going to show you 2 things right now. 305 Dade County, I'm going to show you what the sliders are right now and how to do it. So first of all, if you want to slow sim every game, and I'm going to have a recap after Sunday. I'm going to have an hour-long recap of every single team in this game. And I'm going to have a recap. Back. So Dade County 305, this is how you do it. For first of all, you're going to have how you slow sim every game, 830 games, and how the next thing you do is you be able to do it. First of all, you go to here. Say you play some games, okay, slow sim games. You go to this guy, you switch. Say you go to a person, any person who already played their game. You go to Dynasty, you hit retire. Then you retire from college football, yes. And then you get rid of them. Let's say you want to add them again later on for the next week, because you got to do it. You just hit triangle, new character, Oregon, head coach, pick the person already involved, X, and you only need to pick one of the 2 coaches for the game. So that's the way you do it, members. My cat Carl is meowing. Right, Carl? Meow. There we go. See, Carl meows. So then when you get, you hit X. When you go to user teams, there we go. You hit, there we go. When you want to retire, you go Dynasty Central. See retire? You hit retire, and you can put them back in the game. Now, it's monotonous and it's terrible, but it works for all of them. Now for the side, you got to have one commissioner. Do not retire the commissioner. The commissioner, keep that the whole time. Keep the commissioner the whole time. That is the thing. So I got to, like my cat now is a massive cat, probably 25 pounds. And he just put his leg in my leg, and it feels like a piston from a car. Here are the sliders. First of all, the league settings are this. Varsity, coach up, firing up. The reason why it's varsity is this. This is made for users. Varsity uses the actual ratings. So when you use the actual ratings, you're good. When you go to higher skill levels, then all of a sudden you have teams that are very, very good, but they also hit all their field goals. They start doing superhuman things, and the differentiation is not there anymore. So it's varsity. You don't have any coach firing. You don't. I don't care about XP sitting, edit permission, I don't care. Injuries on, yes. Wear and tear, yes. Yes, especially next year, that'll be big. I didn't see too much of that. Quarter length, I'm going to be 10 minutes next year. Always use the accelerated clock, and the minimum play clock time is 13. So that's the way. That's where it goes to minimally, okay? Customized season experience, league advancement, go manual. Manual, never automatic. Manual. You want to go manual because you don't want something flipping ahead a week, and then auto-saving. Okay? Auto-recruit and auto-progression are on and on. That's the way you do it. Now, the gameplay, first I want to, when you go to the next week, you go here to your main team and you hit force advance. So we're going to sim ahead. Now we're going to the national title game. We're also going to have a toilet bowl Saturday, which will be fun. It'll be Kennesaw State versus Monroe. See, you hit the right thing. That's good. Player of the week, Mason Graham. Offensive player 9 for 206. And you can see the different ones, the rankings. But what you do for this regular sliders, the second one, the gameplay. Here's what you do. The accuracy, not player, CPU. CPU. So the quarterback accuracy is 38. You need to bring it down a little bit. The blocking is a little bit better. You need 60 for the blocking, or else you're going to have 6,000 sacks. The wide receiver catching, 38, because they were catching like things with their fingertips off the ground. But you have some drops there. Run blocking, you have 80. Any less than 80, and everybody stuffs it up, and you get like 3 yards a game, even for the running teams. Fumbles. Less means more fumbles. Let me repeat that. Less means more fumbles. So if it's 0, your quarterbacks are fumbling all the time. You don't want that. You want about 13. That way you get a running back fumble every couple games. You get a quarterback fumble if they do spin moves and crazy stuff. Defense reaction time, you want a little bit more, 60. Interceptions, 38. Pass coverage, 60. So that's cool. And tackling down to 28. You want differentiation between, so the lesser people might be able to tackle once, but not every time. If you have it to 50, then you have a Buffalo backup safety tackling an Alabama starter every time. The field goal power is 15 and the accuracy is 15. I don't want to go less than that because that's the game then. And I don't want that crap. I don't. The power 80, the accuracy 90. If I do kickoff power a lot, it's always a touchback. And in college, only your few major teams do that. I want kick returns. That's a special thing of mine, is kick returns. In college, you have a lot of kick returns now. There used to be fair catch everything put on to 25, but they're finding out that kick returns, it's a risk reward that people are taking. Injuries are to 35, or you'll have them every single play. Fatigue is 100. You got to do that, 100, fatigue. That's realistic, or else you have 50 carries in a game. The minimum player speed threshold, put 0. Differentiation is the key to slow sims. Differentiations. So what you want to do is you want to put that 0 so there's a bigger gap between your less rated teams and your higher rated teams. And there's more difference. Teams, when you start out like that at the very beginning of the year and you slow sim, they have a bank and they memorize what works and what doesn't. And they switch and they adjust. And the more times you slow sim, the more teams learn about themselves. So that's why you want to slow sim and have 0 so they can adjust and hide their slow players and make their players. Because I could see at the end of the year, the really bad teams are getting better. And the really good teams had to shift around their talent. And some like Pitt couldn't shift around their talent. It was like real life. So offsides and false starts are the most of penalties. You want them realistic. Holding you want up there. Face mask was way too much. Interference is never called, so it's all the way up there. It's rare, but it happens. Block in the back, we want that. Grounding on, roughing the passer, you want down. You want down. Roughing the kicker, you got to turn that off. You got to turn both off. You'll have that 4 times a game. That's 4 times a game. You don't want that. Running into the kicker. And now here's a funny thing. College does not have illegal contact. They don't have that 5-yard rule. So it is on, but it never is called because it's not a rule in college yet. That is in there in case they put it in there. So roughing the kicker is one, when you do a slow sim, you always got to pick and choose. That's what sliders are. And you got to gauge it to the game of today, not the game you want it to be. And the game of today, there's very little roughing. So I let the roughings go, and there are blocked kicks, but they're scripted block kicks. You'll see the punter get the ball and actually tuck it in his arm and then untuck it and try and kick, and he's either tackled or it's blocked. It's very, very rare, but it happens. Watch, it'll win a national championship. But we will have a toilet bowl with these. My cat is pawing my leg and now staring me in the face. Carl's a great cat. He loves when I play football and basketball. Roxy loves the hockey, zipping back and forth. I never played this game. I've never played a game of college football against anybody. I've never played a game against college football. I've never played. The third place game, I could do a third place game. I could do a third place game, and I could do user requested matchups, where if users request a matchup, I'll go, all right, I'll do it. But right now, I got the toilet bowl, and the toilet bowl will be a 15-minute quarter. It'll be Monroe versus Kennesaw State. And the reason why I do that is because Kennesaw State, when you take a look at the score, the standings, they're the 2 worst teams. Monroe was Louisiana. There it is. And they didn't win a game. They were close. But they didn't win a game. And when I take a look at this, I'm going to take a look at team schedule. These are the 2 worst teams. I will never, ever, ever, never use a service academy in a toilet bowl. And the reason is this. People in the service academies are there not to play football, but football is a training tool for them. They're not there. They're not going to get NIL money. They're not going to get things happening to them. They're there, and then they go off and they fight wars and stuff, and that's very tough. I will not put them in a toilet bowl because their aim is not college football dominance. Their aim is to build great character people. So I will not ever put a service academy in a toilet bowl. Army was the worst team in this game rated. But because of the whole rule and the fact they don't deserve to be in a game like that. Because, you know what? I'm in Pakistan right now. Those people in the game for Navy will be stationed over here. And if stuff hits the fans, those people will be saving my life, literally. So you gotta get your head in order when it's something like that. So although some of the service academies here are down, the reason why they have football teams at the highest level, even though in real life they're good. In real life they're actually solid. My dream, if I ever coached, was to coach for a service academy. And if I won for a national title, I would not leave that service academy ever in my life, ever. I would just stay there, and I would be a service academy coach. And people could offer me millions. But in reality, really, millions? I don't want that kind of thing. I want that kind of, because you get to a certain amount of money, and then it just doesn't matter anymore. I don't want to live that rich life. I don't want that crap. I'd rather live comfortably in a house with people I can go down to the street to the local bar with, talk to people, go to sporting events, have enough money for that. There's only a certain amount of money I need. So anyway, off that rant, you see Monroe, they lost to LSU's in the national title game 93-40. They were in against Tulane, who's a good team, but then they got blown out. They lost to JMU. They got blown out. They lost to Marshall. They almost beat Texas State. They got killed by Auburn and then Arkansas State. But they didn't win a game. And the thing was, the teams that did not win a game are in so that they could win a game. That's the Toilet Bowl, or a non-service academy, or the worst of the rest. Now, Kennesaw State did win a game, but they got killed, 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 they got beat, they got killed, they almost won. And in real life, they did win. That was an ugly game. I watched that game and I said, you got to be an idiot. San Antonio, yeah, that's cool. They got killed. But they did beat UTEP. But UTEP is a 1-11 team. Actually, I'm thinking, let's look at UTEP and then Western Kentucky. Let's look at UTEP. Who did the UTEP beat? I think UTEP beat somebody good. So I'm making my decision right now because I don't want to put in a team and then all of a sudden you're like, so they got beat by Texas, beat by Houston, killed by A&M, beat by Rice, beat by Kansas State, lost Sam Houston, beat North Texas, killed by New Mexico State, beat by Middle Tennessee, lost to Kennesaw, lost Texas Tech, and got killed by Tennessee. I'm going to put UTEP in. Kennesaw State, they only beat Kennesaw State had a tougher, no, I would say this. Kennesaw State, just, I don't know. I would say Kennesaw State beat UTEP. Now, you might say, well, UTEP beat Marshall. I don't know. If I had to play off the toilet playoffs, I would say in the toilet playoffs, my playing game would be Kennesaw State, and I would put them against Marshall. And then if Kennesaw State beat, Kennesaw State beat Marshall, I'd put UTEP in the toilet bowl. No, North Texas. They beat, no. Why does it says UTEP? It says Kennesaw State at the top. That's why I was getting confused. Like, what the hell's going on? This is UTEP. See, now it says UTEP. That's a glitch in the game. The way, UTEP lost, they lost to Sam Houston a lot. They lost to Kansas. They lost to Middle Tennessee. They lost to Kennesaw State. Now, they're both 1-11, but they beat North Texas. And the thing is, I might run Kennesaw State against North Texas. If they beat North Texas, then it would be Kennesaw and Monroe. If they beat North Texas, then it would be UTEP and Monroe. But see, it's Kennesaw. I'm like, what in the world? Kennesaw. There, not UTEP. There, Kennesaw. There. See, Georgia Southern, they were not in Kennesaw any of their games, not even to the ranked teams. The UTEP was a little bit close, but they were a little bit close to an Appalachian State team that lost, and then they were a little bit close. They should have won against Coastal Carolina. And against UTSA, they got killed. But UTEP, they beat. Yes, the Miami Hurricanes. What I'm going to do, 305 Dade County, is at the very end, I'm going to do a review. And I'm going to do every single team, up and down. So don't worry, that'll be Sunday or Monday. I think that might be Monday after school. So now what we have is this. Why does that say Memphis? I hate that. There. You got to just let out the trigger fast. So Miami lost to Florida early. They killed International, killed them. See, that's the problem with the scheduling this year. I went all regional. And I didn't care about the size of the school. So I got, I think it worked out well. But I got teams in there playing 10 cupcakes and then 2 big games, and that was tough. Miami's one of them. They played Florida, lost. They killed International. They beat Auburn. Can't blame them. They played Alabama. That was a good game. But then they played UAB, South Alabama, Duke. All right, big team. Florida Atlantic, Troy, Georgia Tech, okay. Wake Forest. And then they were going to be in the playoffs. But then they lost to Syracuse. And when you lose to Syracuse and then they lose in a bowl game to Utah State, but that's sprint 10-minute quarters. And when you play 10-minute quarters, you can't mess up. And that's going to be the great thing next year is you're going to see a lot of upsets. And the rankings are going to be crazy. It's because of 10-minute quarters. But next year, I'm keeping the big or the talented schools with each other. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be regional, but like the 8 ACC teams on the coast that are the best 8 teams on the coast, like BC, Rutgers, who had a great year this year. BC, Rutgers, Maryland, North Carolina, like that, NC State, like that, good. And then what I'm going to do is the Sun Belt is going to be Alabama, Florida, Florida State. Georgia and Georgia Tech will probably be in the ACC. I'll put Georgia in the ACC. Then it'll go, because Georgia, Alabama is only good because that's a recent thing. They never played each other, I don't think. And then it was, they were in the SEC, but it was different. They're not rivals like you think. Then we put Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Florida State, Miami, Mississippi State, and LSU in one. That's the Sun Belt. That seems like a great Sun Belt. You only play 7 conference games, and then what you do is you play 5 games that are independent, out of conference. And then what I want to do, so only 8 teams, 8 is the minimum, and if you have 10, that's 80 out of the 130 teams, so we're going to have 50 independents. That's the hope, to get 50 independents. And the reason is I want the small schools to get a chance, but they get to schedule big-time teams. So they get to schedule, but they're not confined. So, like, Boise State will be in the West. We know that. They're going to be ranked high, and they're Boise State. They're now in there. But we're going to have teams like Texas State, who were overranked this year. And you can see Texas State is overranked. They were overrated, and then EA came out with a patch to rate them. But when you take a look at Texas State, and you look at what they did, they almost beat North Texas. They beat North Texas. They beat Rice. They beat Texas at home and Texas A&M. Then they beat Sam Houston at home, lost to Arkansas State. Beat Kansas State by 2. They won every game by a little bit. Beat Houston barely. Beat Texas Tech by 3. Beat Monroe. Beat Louisiana, barely beat Monroe, and that's when the patch came out, was week 11 in my simming. And then Southern Miss, they barely won in that week 13. Then they got killed after the patch went out normally, and then they got killed. You see, and it was 27-17 Texas State nearing the half, and then Texas State, 27-17, went on a 42-3 run to win the game. So you see that. The patch came out. They were 77. They're going to be independent. Because of the last 2 games, I'm going to put them independent next year. And they can make it, but they got to win like all their games. The independent teams will win all their games. When you take a look, that really kind of messed up the Texas State, the college football bracket. Because when you look at it, there were teams that were deserving. They lose 69-30. There were teams that were very, very deserving that could have made it and go into that slot, and maybe Texas A&M loses. And there's a team against LSU that beats them, and now Texas is playing a Notre Dame. Texas is playing a Penn State, but Penn State lost to Pitt in the conference title. You know, when you take a look at the playoffs, and I do this, the college football playoffs, they do. The college football, look, Tennessee bowl game. They were 12-2, and they had the Heisman Trophy winner was the defensive end. Penn State would have been better than Texas State. Even Baylor. Missouri, if Miami didn't lose to Syracuse, they might have pushed Texas out. And then no Texas. So when you have a team, I don't care if they're an upset team, a little team. Arizona State's a heck of a football team. They just, oh God, did they lose 1-point games? And we'll get to them. But that's why their college ranking is because every game was like a 1-point game. And they took the biggies. USC could have done damage. Boise State could have done damage. USF could have done damage. So my next year, I'm not going to update the patch. I'm going to just take the original rankings, the original ratings. And it's real life playing out versus video game playing out. I don't want, and that's the top 25. In all honesty, if I can get a big playoff, I will. I want 14 teams. I want 24, really. If it gives me the 24-team option, I want 24 teams. But the problem is, look at the bowl matchups. The bowl matchups, like you're all right up here, but freaking look at this down here. You have 1-12 team making a bowl. See that Florida International versus Nebraska? Okay, you had that. And when you go to scores, the national title game is this. The Toilet Bowl will be on my own on Saturday. But when you look, it was a week 2 bowl. And, I mean, these teams near the end had no reason of being in there. Florida International was all right. I mean, they held their own to Nebraska. But a 1-12 team, we had very uneven. Like, Florida International was not a bad football team. They just played a schedule that was, dear God. Look at what Florida International, this is why they're not in the Toilet Bowl. This is why they are not in the Toilet Bowl. Take a look at FIU. FIU is not in the Toilet Bowl for a reason. FIU. Look at this. FIU. They played Florida State. They got killed. Florida State's 8-5 this year. But they're a major power. Miami, they got beat. Florida, they got beat. They played UCF, who was 7-6, and almost beat them. All right? They played Auburn, got killed. But then USF, they played another ranked team, got killed. Alabama got killed. Indiana, you know how Indiana finished, they got killed. Then they played teams that they could have beat, like their real schedule. And they beat Central Michigan. They almost beat Central Michigan. They played well. They played well against New Mexico State, who's a 5-7 team. South Alabama, they lost a little bit more. And Jacksonville State, they won. They won. And then when they go, they're not a Toilet Bowl team because they played Nebraska toe-to-toe, punch-to-punch. I watched that game. I'm like, oh, my God, Florida's going to win. It's online. You can watch that game. You can watch that game. So technically, they were really good. They were solid for a mid-major. But if I put them in independence, then they're not going to play that brutal of a schedule. They'll play each other, other people, a mix, and they'll be 7-5 and make a bowl game. They'll be all right. They'll be good. No big deal. But I'm not going to make it brutal for a team like this. Why am I not going to make it brutal? Because seriously, they're a mid-major. And what that does is it takes away a slot for another team. Like, look at Alabama. We never got a big read on Alabama for one reason, and I want to show you their schedule. UAB, a nobody. USF, all right, they killed them. Good. UCF, they killed them. But really? Miami, good solid game. Troy, really? Florida State, okay. Florida International, really? LSU, that was a hell of a game. That's why LSU did not want to play Alabama. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's all sim. And I do that. That's cool. To do that, that's cool. I also like Action PC because it kind of does a slow sim. But it's dot to dot, so I got to be a little bit more crazy with my thing. But then they got a nothing. Alabama got a nobody there. They got a nobody there. They had a mid-major there, and they had a good. So I would say Alabama had a good schedule. They earned it. They earned it. But then you take a look at a team like LSU. Take a look at LSU, and this is why people didn't believe in LSU and why this was a little bit of an upset. Vandy, nobody. Mississippi State, nobody. Louisiana, nobody. UL Monroe, nobody. Arkansas State, nobody. Louisiana Tech, nobody. And they're winning games by a little bit. Yeah, okay. So if you want to share the all-time teams in Madden, I might get Madden, and I might do it next year, and I might do an all-time Madden League. But the thing is, I know Legend Sports Universe has an all-time league, and I don't want to step on his toes because he creates things, and he uses Madden, and he's really good at it. And I love his broadcasts, and he puts his heart and soul. So I don't want to have another league kind of taking away. I want to push everybody to that league because he does it. I love it. So I don't want to. It's only if he didn't do it, I'd do an all-time league. But because he's doing it, I want to send everybody to that channel because he's putting his heart, soul, and effort into that thing. I don't want to take away half the viewers and go, all right, I'm doing my own. No, so we each have our niche, and we got to be nice about it, So nothing. Now, Ole Miss was the top 10, and they destroyed them. So all right. Then Iowa, they beat. Iowa turned out to be overrated. And LSU was down to nothing. They were down to nothing. Zero. They were down to zero. They were down, I think, to 14th after that loss because they got killed at home to Alabama. And then they killed Southern Miss, a nobody. Then they beat USC. That was a great football game. That was a non-conference. Then they beat an unranked Florida. All right. But then so that's the regular season. Now, they earned it when you see this. They earned it. But they earned it in their postseason. But the regular season, they only played like 2 or 3 big games. We need great teams playing big games. We need them to sort themselves out. We need them to sort themselves out in the regular season, to play each other, big games. Because then you take a look, they had to win the conference title to get in. They barely beat a Missouri team that was floundering. Then they barely beat Texas A&M. They should have lost that game. Then they played Texas today in a game they earned. They earned that win. That was a great game. And then they play Michigan for the national title. That's going to be a heck of a game. But you look at Michigan. Michigan is another thing. Michigan is another sort of, look, nobody. They played in the MAC. We played them in the MAC. And that was all Ohio teams. So let's go. Michigan, there. So they played them in the MAC, so they played all these lousy MAC teams because they're all Ohio and Michigan, and they never got tested. See, Cincinnati, they almost lost to Toledo. They almost lost. Then they killed Central Michigan 83-0. Then they beat nobody. Cincinnati maybe a little showing, but Toledo, they almost lost like they're beating nobodies. Then they did this. and we knew they were legit. But then nobody. Indiana's a somebody, and they beat them. That was big. We had that game broadcasting. But then Northwestern, nobody. I mean, not nobody. They're all right. They beat them. Then they beat Ohio State. Then they beat Ohio State. Then they beat Ohio State. And it's like, yeah, what do you do? Ohio State, that can't be the metric. And Ohio State, they were undefeated, and then they lose one. They said, all right, to Michigan. Then they lose the conference championship, so they go all the way down. And then they win the play-in game versus Georgia, and then Michigan beats them again. So, football's about styles. It's about styles. So we want the best balanced team making the finals. If Michigan matches up really well against Ohio State, so they beat them, 3 in a row. Like the Steelers and the Oilers in the late 80s. Boom, boom, boom. And then now they had a team today, Alabama, we didn't know. And they beat Alabama in a great game that both semifinals are great. Usually get one good and one that sucks. And you got two great games. And I'm looking at the championship game, already building that up as one of the most even contests. Not the two best teams. I think Alabama's a lot better. If it were Alabama LSU, I'd say, well, LSU's going to be chasing the whole game. Because the angle's going to be Alabama is a big favorite. They're going to be a big, big favorite. And then it's going to be LSU when they score early. If they do, try to play underdog. But this is even. I don't have a clue. No idea who's going to win, who's better. It says Michigan. But Michigan, really? They just beat Ohio State, but then they beat Alabama. That's the key. They beat Oregon, but we saw Oregon flamed out. So now they beat Ohio State 3 straight times. So you can do that to anybody. Yeah, but you matched up well. But you beat Alabama. LSU, you saw, they're coming into their own. They beat 4 serious ranked teams. Now, Nussmeier might choke in real life, but will Michigan's defense choke? I don't know. I'm looking at this as one of the most anticipated championship games, because usually championship games suck. And usually I'm not excited for championship games. And the reason is usually because of a tournament format, you get a good team and a bad team. Look at my basketball tournament, 83-84 basketball tournament. The Lakers are blowing everybody out. All right? Now, what we're going to do, the West sucks. So the West, the Lakers, what I did was to keep from one team dominating till the finals, I said 8 teams from the East, 8 teams from the West, and then they get reseeded. So all the East teams are going to beat the West teams. And then when the Lakers, they might play a West team in the first round. But then they're going to play a bad East team in the second round. And that team would have been, they were going to play a bad East team. And that's going to be a real thermometer because that bad East team is much better than a good West team in the West for the NBA. So that's how I kind of even that out. But in the East, I thought it was going to be the Sixers. And then I was thinking, all right, it's going to be a mega matchup, which never usually pan out. Usually when you look at it, the best matchups are 2, maybe second or third place teams that make it. And when it's 1 versus 1, usually get 1 in because they're powerful and 1 in because they played a softer schedule and in a tournament. And then it's a blowout because the stud team wins. And then you have that stud team would play the other team capable of beating them in the semifinals. That's what happened with the Super Bowls in the 80s is you had NFC teams playing Super Bowls in the playoffs, and the AFC was so much weaker. And the AFC would have upsets. So the 85 Dolphins never played the 85 Bears. The 80, let's see. I'm trying to think of other upsets. The Raiders never played in the 80s. The Raiders and Cowboys in the 70s never played a Super Bowl. The Raiders and Cowboys never played a Super Bowl. We'll look that up. You always had upsets. So upsets ruin things. The Browns getting upset? By God, Cleveland versus New York Giants Super Bowl would have been freaking awesome in '86. It would have been really good. And in '87, Cleveland was really good. They were in their own, and they would have really played well against the Redskins, and they probably would have won. That was their Super Bowl year, was '87. So they would have probably won the Super Bowl in '87. So here we got a matchup I'm excited for. I am really, really excited for. But I think it's going to be Sunday, 8 or around 8 o'clock Sunday time, because I have something to do at 6. So I can't make it a hard 8 o'clock. It might be 8 or 8:30, but I want to try and start at 8. They're going to play the title game. And someday I'm going to play I'm going to play the Toilet Bowl. Maybe even today. I don't know. I'm going to get a lot of basketball games done because I want to soft sim the basketball games. And what I'm thinking of doing is not this year, but next year, creating it so that I can play MLB The Show. I can fast forward 30 years in the future, and I can sim versus sim every baseball game. Every baseball game. So there'd be about 2,400 baseball games, and I can sim every single one of them. Oh, would that be, that's 100 days of simming. Straight. God, if this were whatever. Leave comments, leave everything. Let people know about this channel if they like it. Let people know about this channel if they like it. If they like this channel, let them know. If they like this channel, that way we could talk, at the end of games. I used to have HC0023 come in with the Panda. And I used to stay on for hours after broadcast talking to him when I was in Thailand. But as you see, next year, I think it's going to be these teams, it's going to be a great championship game. But I think next year it's going to be better for a different reason. It's going to be better because the teams will be sanded down. The computer algorithms will learn way more about their teams than they are now, because the teams will be tested every week, and that you're going to have, and we'll still have injuries on, and we do that so if there's a really powerful team at any second, they can lose their player for the year. We just got to throw up and hope that it doesn't happen in a playoff game. Then when they sand teams down, we just got to see, hey, that'll be the playoffs. I think it'll be the best of the best teams, because if somebody goes undefeated next year, 2 teams go undefeated, they're going to have played at least 4 or 5 really, really good teams and beaten them. So that's good, not beating 2 teams, And they're going to have a conference championship to win. Because I'm going to do that. It's not fair if Ohio State plays Michigan at Michigan, and then you only count that game. You got to play on a neutral site. You need the 2 best from every conference on a neutral site. You need it. I don't care who wins in a regular season. That's for posturing. At the end of the year, the 2 best teams at a neutral site will give you the best team. Will give you the best team. All right, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Good to see you.